8 PPT leg winners have already advanced to the PPT Champion of the Champions this March. After today, they will be joined by another PPT champion in the second to the last seat for a chance to go all the way to the WSOP main event this 2013. Now, who will rise to the challenge here in Pampanga? A total of 220 buy-ins worth 5,500 pesos each to create a prize pool worth 1.1 million pesos in the 9th leg of the Philippine Poker Tour, the premier poker event in the country today. Guys, I'm very privileged to have with me here today the founder and the chairman of the Philippine Poker Tour. I have with me Attorney Jojo Aliado. First up, Attorney, I would just like to ask, how different is it that you're hosting another poker event here in Pampanga, considering that you also hosted a 6th leg here in Pampanga?
Well, there's really not much difference, except that we had a few more players from Manila coming over this time than we had in the first time we held the leg here in Pampanga, and it seemed like we had more foreign players now, more expats or ex-US military servicemen, and more Koreans, the foreign businessmen who are based here or doing their livelihood here in Pampanga. We had more of them here. In the final two tables, we had 50-50 spread between the Filipinos and the locals and the foreign players. Plus, if we were pleasantly surprised in Squeeze, where they had zero marketing for our tournament, and we exceeded the 200 player mark. We were even more pleasantly surprised here in Angeles Poker Tour with the turnout, the huge turnout in Day 1A, which was soon followed by a similar turnout in Day 1B and the huge turnout in Day 1C. So it's either there's some post-Christmas longing for poker, or the fact that maybe we're close to the 10th and the final leg of the Philippine Poker Tour.
Alright, Attorney, did you find it easy or hard for you to gather more participants coming in here to Pampanga area? Because we all know that it's quite a travel from Manila area.
Not at all. There's a critical mass of active professional players here, right here in Pampanga. We don't need to woo the Manila players to come over here, but you know, much to our surprise, a lot of the Manila-based players and one of the more well-known poker pros from Manila, they were all here present. They all graced the felt here in Angeles, that's the reason why in Season 2 of the Philippine Poker Tour, yes, there will be a Season 2 of the Philippine Poker Tour, we're going to hold more legs here in Angeles, Pampanga.
Wow, that sounds exciting. I do believe that you still have one last leg of this poker, the 10th leg. So now is your time to invite the poker enthusiasts to join and come and play with us. Please mention the date and the venue for that one.
Alright, guys, it's going to be the 10th leg and the final leg of the Philippine Poker Tour, your last chance to make it to the Battle of Champions that will choose our representative to the World Series of Poker. That's happening on Valentine's Day, February 14. Show your love at the felt tables, and it's going to be at Let's All In Poker Sports Club at Macapagal Avenue in Pasay City, Metro Manila, near the Mall of Asia. See you there.
Alright, thank you so much for your time, Attorney Jojo Aliado. That's it. We'll see them on the last leg. Action slowed down to a crawl in the early part of the final table as players decided not to indulge in not too many hands in the first few hours. Eventually, the chips started stacking up for some and dwindled down for others. And then we had our first bust out of the day. Are you satisfied with your performance here in Pampanga?
Yes, of course. This poker room, good service, and then PPT and media, everything surprise. And actually, it's my first time to play in table camera, and then very satisfied. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, and I hope that you got a good money. Of course, that's 24,200 pesos. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next at 9th place was Dave Coclo, who suffered a bad beat when his pocket 10s fell to pocket 9s. And can you share with us your unforgettable hand in this match?
Well, I'd like to forget it as quickly as possible, really. Obviously, I've got it in good, pair of 10s against a pair of 9s, but the problem is I'm short stacked. I've only got 160,000, I think it was, so it's an easy call for Luke. I think he has to call with a pair of 9s there, so Luke did nothing wrong. But obviously, what am I, an 80% favourite? But unfortunately, it didn't pan out this time. It's just the way poker goes sometimes. I've definitely had worse beats, I'm afraid, in worse situations or bigger situations, so it's the way poker goes.
At 8th was PJ Sampson with 31,900 pesos. Now, Sir PJ, how satisfied are you in this tournament in general?
Well, everything went all right. This event was good for people here that having a big tournament like this. But it's everything okay.
All right, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you luck on the next tournament that you will be joining.
Thank you.
Jesse Supnet settled for 7th, but it was good enough for 37,400 pesos. Railed at the 6th was Ray Concepcion, the oldest among the group, winning 42,000 pesos. So Ray, can you tell us how will you describe yourself in that final table as you reach that final table?
What? Describe in terms of what?
Your feeling at the moment.
Your feeling? I feel that I can win it all.
Were you disappointed?
Very.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
it's not bad at all, you know. I played 6th, although I deserve more than that.
That's right, you deserve more than that, and better luck next time, sir. Play was 500 was when things got really interesting. Joshua Rivera versus Jonathan C. in the biggest spot of the evening. Flop was Jack and 9, and both players got all their chips to the middle. C had pocket 9s for the full house and was up against Rivera, who had Jack 5 for trips. No help for Rivera on the turn, and River as the room exploded cheering for their local guy. The same level, Rivera got eliminated in 5th place for 50,600 pesos. It's still a good fight for Mr. Joshua Rivera, who made it halfway through the tournament. So, Sir Joshua, tell us more about the big hand wherein you had the trips jacks against the full houses of your
opponent. Yeah. It was a cooler hand, so which means that nobody on both of us will be able to fold. Yeah, so if, for example, I had the full house 9 and he had the jacks, he will not fold.
Alright.
It's a cooler hand.
Alright, thank you so much for Joshua Rivera for your time.
Yeah.
After a tough and long 4-handed battle, there came a slew of eliminations. Samuel Liu took 4th and 61,600 pesos. A good fight for Mr. Samuel Liu, who just recently got busted in this tournament. Now, sir, are you satisfied with your performance in this tournament?
Yeah, I'm quite happy that I reached the final table first and foremost. It's been a hard grind. You know, I started off on Thursday.
That's right.
So this is already my 6th day. Yeah. Like I said to you earlier, I was running out of chips. I needed to make a move. I was given the opportunity with pocket 9s. I raised 180, which left me with 600,000 chips, and I decided to shove all in.
Okay, will we be seeing you on the next season again of this poker tournament?
Yeah, certainly. I'll be joining the next leg down in Manila. And yeah, I'll be joining the PPT next season again.
Luke Pangan finished at 3rd and cashed in 80,300 pesos. The heads-up round saw Mark Liano and Jonathan C. go at each other's throat. Finally, the pressure was too much for Liano and he ended up in second place with 181,600 pesos when his ace-queen fell to C's king-9. The PPT Leg 9 champion was of course none other than the local boy Jonathan, who's from Angeles City, Pampanga. He earned 315,000 pesos for his efforts and equally important a seat to the PPT Champion of Champions. Right with me is the 9th leg champion. I have here Sir Jonathan C. Sir, my first question is, was this a satisfying victory for you?
Very satisfying. In fact, this is the biggest victory I've had in my poker career. So really, I'm very proud, and I made my Kabalen proud. So this is very satisfying.
So you consider this one as a hometown advantage for you because of the crowd as well?
Definitely. They give me moral boost, and I'm being motivated by everybody because each and every of these guys are poker players as well. So I have my own style, I have my own strategies, and you know they keep feeding me some strategies as well. So you know I'm picking up other strategies, other ideas that they have, and I incorporate it with my strategies. So and this is the result.
Alright, so now you have a chance to play in the WSOP and a chance also to play probably in Vegas. Are you looking forward to that one?
Definitely I'm looking forward to that one because right now, as I said before the start of this tournament, I'm claiming it to myself that I'm gonna win this tournament. So if I believe in myself, trusted in myself, I think I'm gonna win the Battle of the Champions and eventually go to the WSOP representing the Philippines.
Confident and composed, our newest PPT leg champion Jonathan C. ready to prove himself to the biggest stage. That's it from my end. This is the Philippine Poker Tour. My name is Rina Villamor. I'll see you guys in the next leg.